So, hello people, how you going today? My name is Glenn, and today I have some banknotes from French Indochina. Now, if you don't know where French Indochina is, it's here. It's Cambodia, Laos, and Vietnam. And they actually used these banknotes up until roughly 1954, when they issued their independence currencies. A caveat for that is North Vietnam, which basically used banknotes since 1946. They were first as a rebel type, so they were pretty crappy, just like printing at home. And in 1951 they got better banknotes from China. But here I have a 5 piasters, so here is the denomination, 5 piasters. And it's pretty basic. If you get the 5 piasters from Laos and Cambodia, they're pretty much the same colour and same design. And this one was issued by the Institut des Emissions État du Cambodia, du Laos et du Vietnam. And it just says a scene that's most likely the Mekong, which actually goes through all 3 countries. And there we have a banana plant, that's probably looks like a palm. And on the reverse, so during the 50s at this time, they actually issued, the standards were the same, but this is the Vietnam issue. They had a Laos issue and a Cambodia issue. And this says Nam Dong, so 5 Dong. In Vietnamese at the top, had Cambodian and Lao. And can actually find these. Oh no, they're the other issue, so that's the 5 Dong. I quite like that banknote. Here I have the 1 Dong, so it's a pretty small banknote, showing the declining value of the piaster, so un piaster. And this guy is the former emperor, Diem Bien Phu, I think that his name was. And he was overthrown by Dien Bien Phu. But I'll do a correction video later anyway. So this one has no watermark. On the back has the Vietnamese, Cambodian and Lao. Vien Phat Han, no idea what that means. If any Vietnamese speakers are out there, I'd like to know what actually that means. And it says Mot Dong, so pay 1 Dong. And what's the watermark in this one? A lion. Tiger, I mean, not a lion. As you can see, there's a tiger there, which represented South Vietnam. And here I have a older issue. This one is probably 1930 sometime. Issued by the Bank of Indochina. They also issued banknotes for Pacific, Djibouti, so not just Indochina. And it has Athena, probably, that is there. So a European front. And the 147 is the end of the serial number there. And this one's pretty damaged. What's the watermark? The watermark looks like Mercury. Yeah, you can see his face there. It looks pretty sad. Oh, poor thing. And here we have Bodhisattva. And this is the 4-faced Bodhisattva at Angkor. And up here, you can hardly see it. It actually has Lao. And here it has, is that Lao? Cambodian? Anyway, you can get 2 different issues. You can get one with old Lao and one with the modern Lao. And it has Chinese there, so Yun. That's in Cantonese, and it has Vietnamese down the bottom. So not bad. I actually like these old banknotes. They're actually very hard to get though. And they're quite expensive, so these ones are not for sale. These are for my collection. Hopefully you have some in your collection. Because a few years ago, these are actually popping out of Vietnam like there was no tomorrow. But now I think that is stopped, and those Vietnamese, instead of just selling it for any price they can, they realise they can get more money from but they're quite damaged. So here I have a high banknote, 100 piasters. This is a roughly 40s or 50s series. Has Mercury. As you can see, there's a winged hat. I believe that's Mercury and not Hermes. The watermark is some guy. As you can see, there is no security thread. The paper is pretty thin though. And on the back, it has a person. So here is the Cambodian up top and the Lao down the bottom. So as I said, there's actually two versions, one with old Lao and one with new Lao. This one has new Lao, so or modern Lao. And it has Chinese as well. So Chinese there. And a person with some elephants. It has who printed it down the bottom. And it's just a nicely designed banknote. This is not the highest denomination. I believe they have 501,000 piasters as well. But this is the highest that I've actually got in my collection. So anyway, if you like banknotes of French Indochina, please give this video a thumbs up. Leave a comment down below what you think of these banknotes, because your feedback is welcome. And please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, so I can show you more about banknotes every day. Have a good day, people, and keep collecting. Bye bye.